Silent night, holy night, all is calm.
Hey guys, it's Joe Carrell. I'm here in Nashville for another installment of In the Studio with Cascade Microphones. A couple weeks ago, I went to the studio to record a young country artist named Alexandra Lee, a couple Christmas songs. One of them being Silent Night, and it was a very sparse acoustic-based arrangement. And I couldn't wait to get one of my new favorites, the VIN-JET, in the studio. I think it was, I knew it was going to be perfect for that song, and it sure was. The VIN-JET, I know last time we featured the Fathead too. The VIN-JET is a long ribbon, so it's got a little bit extended frequency response at the top and the bottom, as well as a slightly different transient pattern. So let me bring up the mix and show you what it sounds like. Okay guys, so this song, like I said, is very, very acoustic in nature. I'm going to play you a little bit of one of the verses without any vocals, just so you can kind of hear how sparse the arrangement is. It's very spacious, mando, fiddle, a couple guitar passes, hand percussion. So I knew that the VIN-JET was going to be a great match. So basically the VIN-JET is all over this song, for lead vocals, acoustic guitars, mandolin, fiddle, you name it. So let's start with the fiddle. Let me find here's a nice little fiddle run. This is the sound of the VIN-JET. I will mute everything that I've got going on here. Alright, here's the sound of the VIN-JET. Okay, now here is the other mic that I used, which was basically a clone of a Neumann U47. That's one of the popular clones. Okay, both of them sound great. As in the last video, that's not the issue. It's which mic, is capturing what I wanted for this song, and clearly, in my mind, it was the ribbon mic. Just very smooth, very warm, very, very nice across the what I wanted to hear, frequency-wise. Whereas the condenser, actually, you may have heard, was just a little bit nasally sounding. Good, just just not exactly what I wanted. There's the ribbon. Cool, and here we'll put everything back on this guy, and you can kind of hear it in the track. Really sounds great. The fiddle mando player that I had that day, Andy Leftwich, immediately fell in love with the mic on both sources. Had a lot of great things to say. Okay, and it was used on the mandolin as well. Early in the song, the mandolin is kind of out there by itself. Let you hear, kind of the intro of the song, what we ended up using. Okay, that's actually a mixture of the two mics. I'm going to say probably about 60-40 ribbon mic, and I probably would have used the ribbon mic only, but Andy absolutely fell in love with the size that he got out of both mics. He thought it was a great sound. So here's the mandolin, or the ribbon mic rather. Great, just beautiful. The frequency response, the transient, the fullness, everything about it was just amazing. And that was basically right over his hand. I'm sorry that I don't have any photographs of the exact location of the mics. I will try to make sure that we do that more in the future. Here's a pencil mic, which was the Neumann KM184, right over the chord hand, the left hand. Once again, the ribbon. They just sounded fabulous together. And by using both, it allowed me to give the instrument, you know, pan it a little bit to give it just a little more size in the mix, which, you know, being such a sparse arrangement, fit the bill. Okay, let's move on to some acoustic guitars. In the third verse, we got a couple different passes going. I'm going to solo them up. I'm not really going to give you before and after, just let you hear how great they sound by themselves. Both of those are VIN-JET. Right out over the about a foot in front of the guitar, pointed at the neck and body joint. Just beautiful, beautiful sound. I recorded 2 other condenser mics, but didn't even use them. The VIN-JET fit the bill. Okay, so I double tracked the lead vocals. I used a U47 clone as well as the VIN-JET, because I wasn't sure, you know, exactly which one that I wanted to use. I'd never used it, you know, either mic on this particular artist. So here's the ribbon all by itself.
With the dawn of redeeming grace, Jesus, Lord, at thy birth.
Okay, and here is the U47 clone.
With the dawn of redeeming grace, Jesus, Lord, at thy birth.
All right, for me, the VIN-JET one, you could probably hear the fullness of the mic. It just sounds. I knew it was going to sound great. It's just such a great match for a female vocal. The way it warms them up and thickens them, especially on an arrangement like this. Here's a little bit of the everything going.
With the dawn of redeeming grace, Jesus, Lord, at thy birth.
This is beautiful, and like I said, that is that track is near. It's amazing that the Cascade found its way onto almost everything in this on this song. Okay, so there you have it. It's just the VIN-JET, you know, was a extremely great tool for this song, and for those of you who care, everything was recorded through AMEC 9098 mic pre's. I'll start trying to give you guys a good idea of the way everything's recorded. EQ is completely flat on everything, with the exception of a high-pass filter set to around 100 cycles. So there you have it. Okay guys, thanks for joining us for another installment. You probably can tell why this mic is one of my favorites in my locker now. I'm just using it a ton across all kinds of stuff. We'll get you more footage of it in action. Thanks for watching.